Thank you so much, Fester. Thank you. Yep. So that's the last piece I need for the epic. That is the absolute last piece. So we're gonna go do some turn-ins. So thank you so much, Fester. Let's go do some running. Alright, welcome back everybody. So I hammered to the over there, to the boat. I'm going to use the translocator to send me next to Drendigo. Yep, let's go to Timor Steep. So in this part, what you got to do, you got to give the Cloak of Spyrock Feathers, the Eye of Anaruk, Slime Blood of Kazakthul, and the Journal to Drendigo Metal Bones, and receive a prepared reagents box. So Drendigo is up on a hill somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. So let me see if I can find him. Fester linking needs Landikar's heart. He says it's not the best stat-wise, it's useful situationally, like soloing when you don't have a way to use the Mort cap. Epic is a better stat stick when it comes down to it, and because Morturnum you never want for healing. Yeah. I think probably Zlandikar is his best slot prior to the Epic, but he says it's useful situationally, so let's see. So I need to turn in these four. Cloak of Spyrock Feathers, Eye of Anaruk, Slime Blood, which is such a pain to get, unbelievably pain, and Journal of Drendigo. So let's do it, shall we? Thank you, Fester, so much. And that's it. So he gave me a prepared reagents box. And what did he say? You actually did it. These are the correct components. Chasm will be most pleased. I searched the planes for almost a year and could not find all of the correct components. Drendigo fiddles with the components, puts them into a box and hands it to you. You must have access to an army Kedorian. Return the components to Kazan quickly. Alright, so this next part I need to go to Kazan. I need to go back to Kazan in Lake Rathe, so we'll go do that. Alright, so if any of you don't know, one of the quickest ways to get to Lake Rathe is actually just to use evacs. So now that I'm in Timor Steep, I'm going to run all the way down to the fire pots. Just be careful of Faded Arc, because it's probably going to be up. But run all the way down to the fire pots, click to Ogok, and then run to Rathe and evac across. And we'll pretty much be there at Lake Rathe. So I'll show the fire pot click when I'm there. Alright, made it to the fire pots down here at the southwestern portion of Timor Steep. You gotta be really careful if Fadedar's up, because he can wipe you quick. So I'm trying to target him and I don't see him anywhere. But I just went careful and I ran right around. So go on down. And I've been aggroed even while down here, so you gotta be careful. Alright, so now I need to go to Ogok, which is this one, I believe, yeah. And all these fire pots, they send you to the sucker point in all the starting cities. Alright, so let's run out to the Firot. now just gotta run to Lake Rathe. So I will pick up when I'm there. Alright, so now I'm in Lake Rathe, or not Lake Rathe, but Rathe Mountains. I can evac almost to the Lake Rathe side of the zone. Unfortunately, I'm not bound at the fire pots anymore like it was previous, because everything we're doing as a guild is in Velius, so I'm actually bound at the Western Wastes area. But yeah, I pretty much skipped the whole entire zone. That little sucker trick, so it's not that bad. Alright, so I'll pick up again when I get to Kazan. Alrighty, so I made it to Kazan. Now I need to get the prepared reagents box to Kazan for the Tome of Instruction. Tome of Instruction, okay. Kazan Fasay, I don't even know how to say the name, stares through you at the horizon, pausing as he reaches into his robes. Kazan pulls out a scythe with a shimmering black blade that seems too large to have been hidden there. As quickly as gracefully as it was displayed to you, it is returned to the void inside Kazan's robes. It is a creation of Miragol, which was eluded from his lair onto the ice. Take this tome. It will be your final task to me as an apprentice. So I have studied the works of Miragol, and I have seen the flaws of the process used to reach immortality. I do not wish to be bound to a single container. I wish to be a free spirit able to keep my memories and will. I believe I have found the key to doing so, and to doing what I desire in the ancient Combine text I discovered recently. I will use the same process Miragol used to draw his soul from his body. However, I will not graft it to a simple object. I will use the soul grafting techniques on the Combines to attach my soul to another until I wish to leave my host. I will be able to live forever in this plane, a million different lives, so I wish. So I'm just going to keep going. Years ago, he traveled to the plane of sky, never to return. However, I have searched for his soul throughout the known planes of existence, and he does indeed live. Travel to the plane of sky and interrogate its denizen. Find the location of Gazalkic or whatever, and simply hand him this black book. It will shrink his body and trap it in a box. Bring it to me and you will receive your last reward. So what I need to do is go to plane of sky, and the trick to it is Gazaklik, or whatever his name is, he spawns on Gorgolosk Island, and to do it, you have to find the Thunder Spirit Princess, which is the boss on Island 1, give it 10 gold pieces, and then go to Island 3. And give the tome to the guy on Island 3, and you'll get an item. And then you take that item back to Kazan and you're done with the epic. Okay. So I actually have the stone to port to Plane of Sky, but there's no one in my guild on that's a wizard. So I'm going to open up a DZ, which is in Freeport. So I will skip to that point. Thank you all for watching. Let's keep doing this. Let's finish this. Alrighty, welcome back. So for this next part, you need to get to Plane of Sky. So there's two ways. You can use one of these port stones with a wizard to get up there to the open world version, and that's for P99 or even live EverQuest. But fortunately on live you have options of instancing of DZs. So the DZ is here in Freeport, and there's no wizards on my guild, so DZ is the only option. And the fortunate thing about DZs is this. Every mob's going to be up. I'm guaranteed to have the mob that I need up. Because this mob that I need to do the turn in, she's the Island 1 boss, and off it gets taken down. So let's turn off this. Click danger. I have to have 6. Okay, so I do need to find a wizard. You have to have at least 6 to spawn a DZ. Okay, so I'll come back when I get that wizard. Alrighty, so unfortunately there's no wizards on this late at night, so I'm gonna have to end the video here and try again tomorrow. And if the open world version of the zone doesn't have the mob that I need up, I could always do a DZ. There'll be plenty of people on. I could at least grab 5 other people in my guild and we can do DZ real quick. So thank you all for watching, and hopefully, yeah, tomorrow is going to be the end of the Necro epic for myself. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, my guild. Appreciate it all. See you in the next one.